Hello everyone, I'm Noel Lennon.
I'm Green Giant.
And welcome everyone to a new series we're going to be calling Bad Fan Fiction.
It's going to be some... Oh, fucking hell.
Okay, I'll just say it. In this series, we're basically going to read really amazingly funny, bad fan fictions that we just find on the internet. Don't expect this to be massively consistent, because there are only a number of really bad ones out there. Today, on episode 1 today, we're going to be reading Who is Voldemort's Dad? The Tales of Vernon Dursley by Dark Yagami.
Well, what a great start.
Right, this is the summary. You ready? For years, Harry Potter fans have wondered who Voldemort's dad is. Now we find out. Has Harry/Ginny, and also has some bad words, but they're all blocked out. Also has some car chases. Oh, you can tell we're off to a good start.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, I've never read this.
Yeah, this is going to be a first-time thing for George. Rate and review, please. I want some reviews. Please be nice, but if you're not, then please review still. Who is Voldemort's dad? The Tales of Vernon Dursley and some magic.
Okay.
Author's note: I was having some troubles with my writing my Death Note fanfictions, so I wrote this instead. It is really good. I hope if not, why are you reading it? LOL.
Okay.
It was 7 o'clock, only not really, because Uncle Voron's watch was all broken.
What?
He looked at it and said, "A fucking watch is broken again."
Oh, that's a great start to your story there.
I'm sorry, people. He stopped out of the car and found himself in the middle of a car park. I'm glad you met me here. When I sent you those anonymous letters, said a mysterious voice coming mysteriously from the buses around the park.
Okay.
It was no problem. That is good, said the man as he jumped out the bush. You're Voldemort, yelled Vernon, jumping backwards and stepping on a cat, which screamed quite loud and then ran away. I am not just Voldemort, ... I am your ... son! How can this be? He shotted. I only have 2 kids and they're Doodly and Harry. Doodly. Oh, I love this line. Then Voldemort grabbed his long wand, which was under his cloak and his pants. It was made of wood from the Whomping Willow Tree, which made it super powerful. Oh, sorry, my throat's starting to hurt. It likes to rebel. He pulled his wand and pointed at Vernon, and a long shooty of white magic strings blew out the end and landed on some stuff. I can do magic and so can Harry. Did you think it was a reason? That doesn't make sense. I did not think of that, Vernon confetti, as he wiped off the sticky magics that were on everything. But you are the most powerful wizard of them all. Like even more powerful than Dumbledore and that dude with the turban thing put together. Vernon looked in his feelings. How can you look in your feelings?
Don't worry.
Vernon looked in his feelings and found they were all true, even the ones that were just a few short days ago and seemed crazy to a tall, handsome, mustachioed man like himself. What? Oh. He tocked out his wand and pointed at... Why is Vernon a wizard? He tocked out his wand and pointed at... Sorry.
You're a wizard, Vernon.
I'm a what? Thumping good at that. He tocked out his wand and pointed it at Voldemort, who was staring at amusement, and shouted, "Die, you pies of shit!"
What?
And abracadabra. And a magical blast of stuff. Author's note. What did it shot anyway? No one knows because it's magic. Came and hit Voldemort in the face. He exploded in a pile of ash, screeching, "I'll get you yet, Uncle Vernon!" Vernon looked down in shock at his wand, and the magic dripping from the end told a million stories like nothing ever could. He jumped over another car into his own car and slammed on the brakes and screamed at the car park laughing, "Leak, a maniac." Sorry, a manic. Meanwhile, in Hogwarts...
Oh, God.
Dumbledore looked at the letter he's writing on his magical typewriter. It said some stuff about really complicated magics, and they were too hard for any muggle to understand, even like Einstein or Obama or the dude with the wheelchair.
Dude in the wheelchair.
I like the fact he just said Stephen Hawking's pretty much a wizard. Suddenly, he looked up his magicometer, which was busy dancing over his desk like a man on fire, except it was not on fire, it was quite happy and singing to itself. "There's a disturbance in the force," he yelled, jumping to his feet like he wasn't a beardy guy from the Middle Ages or whatever. Oh, I love this. Wasn't he, by the way, keep in mind Dumbledore's in his office. He jumped in his car, which is a 1961 Audi Quattro in bright red with some pink bits where the magic had exploded.
What?
He had made it by magic, so it had like 1 million horsepower in the brakes and some rocket boosters too.
After jumping out the window.
Yeah. He zoomed away real fast and was shot by the cops, but it was magic and their radar gun didn't
Where
work.
did they come from? What did he do?
And their radar gun didn't work, even though they were magic cops with a magic radar gun, because he was just that good at magic. Christ.
Why is he being chased by the cops?
I don't know. He overtaken the night bus, and that tall dude with the spots yelled, "Watch out, you fucking psycho," and beeped at him, but Dumbledore had a honk of your horny sticker, and he thought he was horny. I know car chases just make me horny. He got to Vernon fast and Why is he going after Vernon? He got to Vernon fast and shooted. "You will die," he said, as he used his wand to conjure up a double-barrel bazooka machine pistol, which was the most powerful gun ever, except a nuclear bomb. A nuclear bomb is not a gun, which he couldn't make because he didn't have any nuclears with him. He shotted it at Vernon and he exploded because he cast a spell at his gun which blocked the barrel and it went the wrong way, even though he tried to stop it because he failed. What? Okay, let's get something straight here. Did he just shoot that at Vernon and Vernon... Because he said repeatedly Dumbledore's massively powerful, good at magics.
Yep.
Did Vernon just beat Dumbledore in a... Because that's what... No! He shouted as he blew up and bits of beard splattered all over his car, which became Vernon's now because he had left the keys behind. Vernon could steal them and use them to go driving whenever he wanted. Even the sea, because it was magic. Now I become the new Now I become the new head mater of Hogwarts.
How?
And there will be a few changes around. Let me tell you. ...
So if you kill the headmaster, you suddenly become the head of that respective school.
So he didn't kill him. He magicked him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
4 days and like 15 hours or something later. Introducing your new head teachers, Vernon Dursley, shouted Snape into a microphone at the big dance.
What?
Vernon belly flopped on stage and grabbed the microphone and also a guitar and his wand. I fucking love this. He started moshing out to chasing cars because he had been chasing cars earlier, lol. And soon everyone was joining in and it was really good. And some peeps even started moshing on the stage. And
This is some peeps.
yeah, and security had to come and pull them off. Harry was delighted that his dad had finally accepted him for what he was, a magical dude, and moshed harder than anyone, even though his glass fell off and smashed. Someone jumped on him and a bird came and stole them. Ginny walked over and started snogging. Authors note it's British for macking or Frenching. British isn't a language, you fucking idiot.
Wow.
She started snogging him real hard, like she'd never snogged anyone before, because she hadn't. She was a virgin, or at least almost one, because this one time she touched Ron, but because they were cousins, it didn't really count. They're brothers. Later, they went up to the makeout point and did some sex in Vernon's own car. 10 years later, authors note this happens instead of that stupid bit at the Deadly Hallows.
Oh, okay.
Vernon was angry at Harry for getting Ginny all teen pregnant and stuff. What? But then he looked at the cute baby in his hand and his heart melted and came at his mouth in the form of a smile and also drool. This is a happy day for everyone in the Dudley family and the Weasley family and the Potter family, he yelled at everyone at the party. When we're at a party. Can you sing for old time's sake? Yelled Arthur, who was keeping it real on the dance floor. So Vernon got on the stage and sung the song that had made the baby, and everyone was happy except Ron, who was just a bit jealous but also happy. If I lay here, would you just lie with Mia and just forget the wall? He sang. It's like Christopher Walken. Outside the gig, we're back and join forces and stronger than ever, said Voldemort and Dumbledore at the same time. Oh no! What will happen next? Probably nothing, because this is a one-off, lol. Oh. So what did you think of chapter 1, George?
Wow.
You thought I was exaggerating, didn't you?
Oh.
It's so weird.
All this stuff just randomly happens. How did we get here?
I know, it's so great.
Just mindfuck. Where's this all come from?
Okay, we're going to read chapter 2 now. Yeah, even though it said it's a one-off, there's actually 2 chapters to this.
The guy clearly changed his mind.
I didn't actually... I've never actually read chapter 2, so this is going to be experience for me as well.
you sitting comfortably?
Chapter 2. Some magical happenings happen. Not so fast, not so fast, Sir Vernon of Dursley, shouted Dumbledore as he jumped through the door with his double-barreled wand, which was like 2 wands stuck together with magical tape.
Magical tape.
Vernon put down his drinking and spat it all out over the people dancing in front of them in shock, but he was mental that they didn't care.
What?
Who are you, you crazy bastard? Swallowed Vernon, pointing his guitar, which has a wand built into the long pointy bit. You mean the neck? Every string on the guitar was a dragon heartstring, which made the wand like super powerful. And he accidentally blew the clothes off Tonks because it was so strong. I am your father! Vernon slapped his knees crying and cried, how can this be? So Dumbledore's his father now as well. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Just then Voldemort... Hang on a minute! Hang on, just wait 1 minute. It said in the last chapter that they were at a party, then it said 10 years later. Why are we back at the party again?
It was a long party.
Yeah, they said 10 years later. What
You've
the
heard
fuck?
of all-nighters, all decades.
All decaders.
Decaders.
Vernon slapped his knees, crying and cried, how can this be? Sorry, how can this be? Just then, Voldemort smashed through the window bit in the ceiling of the gig with a parachute and shouted, don't forget about me, your son, Voldemort Riddle. No, how did you live my blast of abracadabra? I used magic. Vernon was too shocked for words, and Dumbledore took this opportunity and shot twice, 1 in each heart. He's only got 1.
What?
And his next line, no! Screamed Tonks, who was naked and extremely sexy. What? But I killed you! Screamed Dumbledore as Vernon came back to live, but this time with a vengeance like Die Hard. Then you did not kill me hard enough, and he blasted a rocket spell, and Dumbledore, who blasted off it like Team Rocket, never to be seen again, except by aliens on the distant planet Rapats. Good job, Dad, said Voldemort, taking off his clothes.
What?
I know everything has gone as planned. Underneath Voldemort's robes is a very sexy man with muscles like twice as big as Dumpster, and eyes that lit up the room with gold. Oh, you're so sexy, said Tonks, who was still naked. You too, Voldemort tripled. Then they... I love this next one. Then they sexed for a long time on the floor. Everyone cheered, except when Voldemort fell on a piece of glass that had fallen from the roof when he had parachuted in. Oh, how can this be? I only wanted to use my sexy powers for good. He screamed as he died, and blood came all over Tonks and the floor. And he screamed. But he didn't die. He jumped up and pulled out the glass and went back sexing. Only this time twice as fat. Boy, this is sexy, said Harry. It wasn't long before everyone was sexing, and the cops had to come and arrest everyone. But Vernon pulled a sexing spell on them, and then they started sexing too.
What?
Tomorrow. No, I am head teacher, he bellowed. I will take no crap from noon. Umbridge walked out crying and kissing a picture of a cat. What just happened? I don't know, but I might write it one day. Keep reviewing for more chapters, please.
Wow.
That was just as good as the first one. Everybody was sexing.
That's great.
Oh, so this has been episode 1 of Bad Fan Fiction. Did you enjoy this?
It's great.
Oh,
Wow.
fucking throat's killing me.
That's changed me.
It's changed my perspective on Harry Potter, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I can't watch that again without Vernon talking about sexing. Oh, well, we hope you enjoyed this, so we'll see you next time for another Bad Fan Fiction.